Alright, we're live there. Let's see. Looks like we're good here. Looks like we're good there. Oh, you know, let's do this. I'm a little tired, but I'll do my best. Alright. I opened the game before starting the stream so that it wouldn't take 10 years to open. Because if I don't do that, it takes like so freaking long to open the game. Although this part will probably take a decent amount of time. Five Nights at Freddy's, Secret of the Mimic, let's go. I think we're in the Dolly section. I think if my brain serves me well enough to remember. Oh, you don't even really need to ask anymore. Should be pretty well assumed. I mean, I'm the one doing the summoning, so should be pretty assumed at this point. But anyway, how are you doing? How's your day? We're just gonna watch numbers flicker by until something happens. Which, who knows how long that's gonna take. Could take like 30 seconds. It could take like 5 years. Yeah, I kind of gathered that. I was playing up on the bit. How about we go with that? It looks like the numbers are going to be the 5-year option. We're going to be sitting here for all of it. Oh wait, we're back. Hang on. All right, if I remember correctly, I think I did this first try when I first played the game. You'll have to let me know how the audio is. I don't if it's too loud or too quiet. Alright, open up the vent. We're gonna speed run this. Actually, is there a... Hello there. Is there a gift box I can grab somewhere? Let's see, where is she? I want to see if there's a gift box out here. But I don't know where the nurse is. Where is she? I want her to pass by here so I don't have to worry about it. I think she's in the corner. There she is. Oh, let's look for if there's a gift box in here. No, there's not. Alright, let's go do the vent. No, I like to give credit to people. Hang on, there's gonna be a jump scare. I like to give credit to people, even if they're not like a huge part, like interacting, actually like involving with like the video. I still like to give people shout outs. So, and I think you earned it. You show up at like every live stream and you think, I gotta run. She was right there. I would not have been able to make it. I would have been toast if I had tried to make that. Make it! Oh, oh, okay, we made it. Alright, let's open up this door and get out of here. Yeah, that's what I look forward to in most of my streams. I like just talking to people. So I look forward when people like to talk. Alright, let's head over here. Oh no, where did she go? There's a lighting bug going on there. Hello, Dolly. I don't have time for you. Please let me in this room. Alright, cool, we're good. How do you keep forgetting that? Do you really simp if you don't remember? Like, that's the real question here. Alright. Alright, well, she's right there. I'm just gonna go hide again. I was hoping she wasn't gonna come in here, because I want to go do the thing.
No disassemble.
Yeah, that's fair. Still, I don't watch that much FNAF 2 stuff. I'm trying to get better at that. That was a bad time. I don't know how she didn't see me. I'm trying to get better at the whole toy bonding thing. I talked about that in my monthly chat like a couple weeks ago, I think.
Repaired.
Oh, she's turning around. Don't stop. I need you to keep moving so that I can leave.
Further maintenance needed.
Alright, she's going that way. I'm hoping she goes through those doors so that I can leave. I got an idea. How did my arm...
What brings you in?
That was like unnatural. My arm should not have done that. I'm gonna see if I can sneak around her.
Scanning.
It's a little risky. I think she would have seen me if I had gone. That's right. Keep going. Get out of here. Well, we're gonna be here a while because this section is like tedious beyond belief. Because she never likes to actually like move. Alright, I'm gonna try it. Made it.
Recycle.
Easy.
Recycle.
Yeah. Talk about your recycling. What's up, lady? Are you gonna say my favorite line?
Reuse.
No, it's not it. You know what it is. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, we weren't gonna make that. Man, this section's so difficult. Because she only stays in... Once she enters that room, she doesn't leave. It's super annoying. I remember I had a huge issue. We're back here? Oh, jumping Jupiter. Alright, I got an idea. Wait, I need the mail. Give me the mail. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay. Idea time. Activate that. Wait for her to come over here. And then sneak behind her. And we should be able to get there.
Repair.
Okay. We snuck around. Come on, go. Go, boom!
Plastic pad.
Okay. We're safe. There's no way she saw me get in here. Move! Okay, we're good. Easy, easy. So me scared? No. I'm never scared about this, ever. Let's see. Elephant, Jackie, Big Top, the Springlock Dude, Dolly, Moon, Mimic. You got more people? Alright, let's hear them. I guess I had a good few, didn't I? But there were some mini bosses in there. I don't really need any of this information. Well, I think I know what I have to do. I just gotta do the whole oh, wait, no, I need to... There's something I have to do... Oh, there's a mail receptacle right here. Hang on. Mail. Let's see what we got. We got some notes to read. Logs. Let's see there's some new ones. We read that one. Barb, I swear if I hear that song one more time, I'm going to tear that dolly off her hinges. I have no clue how much longer I can take it here. I think they're talking about Jackie's box. My name is Edwin. I think that's what they're talking about. All personnel are expected to meet their energy quotas before returning home, no exceptions. I see. You know what I love about games? When they do like energy and it's just like a bunch of lava moving around. That's not how energy works. Like, at all. energy isn't just lava flowing through tubes. And if you're talking about geothermal power, that's also not how that works. Because geothermal power is using, like, the heat from the earth, most commonly where like volcanic areas are, and using that to like boil water in a way. Like, that's how the energy works. It's not just lava tubes. Where is the nurse? Alright, I want to read your comments, so I'm gonna hide. The springlock suits, Monty and Bud. Dang, a lot of springlock suits. Alright.
I seem to have misplaced my patient.
I think you've misplaced where you're supposed to be. How about you take a hike and get out of here, Dolly? What did you think about my, the FNAF showroom area when I had all the stuff from the demo? I thought that was kind of fun. I think she just went through to the other area. Let's grab this mail. I bumped some chains. That's bad. But yeah, when I was getting, like, before I even started working on the rewrite video, I knew I wanted to include some sort of demo thing that involved all of, like, the early days of FNAF. He was there. He just wasn't big. He was just Maestro Man, but he was still there. I don't know. I just didn't like this big hulking King Kong animatronic jumping around. It just didn't fit with the vibe I was going for. Which was trying to be a little bit more creepy. That surely... Ooh, okay. Well, that might be the first time I've legitimately been scared by this game. That one actually caught me off guard. I didn't expect her to come barreling through the freaking door out of nowhere. Oh, but it saved here. Oh, good thing I did that. Where is she? Where is she? Dolly. Is there trash in here? Nope. Oh, there's trash in here. I think. Give me. Alright, let's throw this in here. Okay, DJ Music Man exists, so it's not the issue of the animatronic itself. It's the issue of that being an animatronic in the 1970s. Like, and I brought that up with the whole, like, basement lava tube area. Like, it's one thing to have it be like it's the 2030s and it's like the future and you can build mega projects like that. It's another thing when you're like, oh no, this is just existing in 1979. Like, I don't know. It just seems a little outlandish to me. All right, let me do the upgrade. Come on. That's really my only argument about it. Like, I think he looks cool. Like, don't get me wrong there. I think he looks cool. I have to remember how to do those. Okay, let's see. Where does it want me to go? I'm going up first. And then middle. I didn't mean to do that. I went down. That was on me. That was user error. Yeah, I don't mind it. I think it's sometimes a little bit fun when they do that for some characters. But him having so much to do in Secret of the Mimic especially seems a little bit weird. Easy, look at that. Okay, well, I also complain about that, but I just don't as much because it's not a big robot. It's just like a little stage thing. But I'm still not a huge fan of that. Also, Creepy Moon. He didn't show up in the game, but doesn't really matter. I think Dolly's like right outside the door. Well, why don't we look at him while we're waiting for that to go? Any lore? Shell splits. He's a person. The people saying that Creepy Moon isn't a guy in a suit, like, I don't know why they would show this then. What is it like? I got a graphical glitch. Huh. Can Dolly just take a hike? I'm trying to work here.
Sort, sort, sort.
Yeah, I was trying to think. I was making the theater section, and I was kind of like, what? Like, what is the mimic gonna do? Because Moon isn't the mimic, so what is the mimic gonna do? And then I was like, well, the mimic maybe will get involved with something to do with like the stage lights and stuff. And I was like, who messes with stage lights and like just lighting in general in FNAF? Blue Boy. I don't know if there is one. At least there's not one in the game. I imagine there probably wouldn't be a version since Sleepy Moon's like Sleepy Moon. But it would be kind of cool to see a sun version of him. I think it would be kind of cool.
Sort, sort, sort.
Alright, so Dolly should go over there. Which leaves me the opportunity to come back here. And look for more trash to compact. I don't think that I should be able to see through the map. That's definitely a bug. I shouldn't be able to see through the map. Okay, I don't see her.
Fix, fix, fix.
I'm running and hiding. I heard her. I heard her and I didn't like it. Okay, we should have enough trash to do the ending. I just don't know where she is, and I don't want to go out there if she's gonna jump me.
Medical personnel only.
Under 3 categories? Interesting.
What brings you in today?
Please let me through here. Whew, okay, we made it. Alright, here comes my favorite part. We get to toss this lady into the stinking lava tubes. Alright, lady. We're getting you the heck out of here. Wabamo! Wabamo! Okay, wait for it, wait for it. Send it down now. This should send her into the pit. There we go. Bye-bye. Adios, lady. I feel like Sleepy, yeah, I mean, like, his design is super creepy. I feel like he's also just kind of underrated, like, in general. Because, like, people talk about him and, like, ooh, Sleepy Moon, oh, what's the deal with him? But then most people kind of just, like, don't really actually, like, I don't know. They're either, like, he's a guy in a suit, or, like, no, he's the mimic. And, like, nobody ever talks outside of that, so. I think we got another log. What do we get? I don't know who's talking to who. Ooh, group chats. We read that one. Anyone notice that the door locks now? What are we supposed to do? Sleep here, Ralph? Ralph. Hey, I can't get the incinerator up and running. The chutes are getting clogged again. Gary. Man, everybody who works here has like the most generic names. Where's like, I don't know. I can't think of any names. Activate the reactor core. Like, also, like, reactor core. What? It's just a bunch of molten metal. That's not how power works. That's my biggest issue with, like, every like, sci-fi setting. When they're like, we need to reactivate the power. And it's just, like, some lava and nonsense magical elements. Like, what? That's not how that works. Like, you can't just say, activate the power, and, like, you pull a lever, and, like, a volcano explodes, and it's like, we got our power back. Huh? Whatever. Alright, let's do this. Here comes what is arguably the most disappointing chase sequence in the entire game. I stand by that point because it's incredibly short and incredibly boring. It could have been super cool, and then it wasn't. That's the wrong button. See, I even handicapped myself by crouching, and I'm still winning. And then, like, for half of this, she doesn't even chase you. Like, she's just gone. Also, what's with the bottomless pit? Alright, I'll stop my complaining. Alright, I'll read those once we're out of danger. I'm hoping, I'm crossing my fingers and dotting my eyes that the game doesn't just crash here. Okay, good. The first time I played this, the game crashed right there, so I just want to make sure I didn't do that again. Alright, let's read. The mimic threats are the ones like Jackie, Elephant, Springlock Dude, Dolly, and they're just the costumes. Okay. Yeah, I saw the trailer for that. I think it looks really cool too. It was a partial inspiration for my trailer for my Secret of the Mimic rewrite video. Hello, Dolly. Well, but yeah, the trailer looks super cool. All right, I'm gonna go double headphone section here. Make sure that I can hear. She still didn't say the "you need a lobotomy." I love that line. Can you go away, Dolly? Look, I got stuff I gotta do. As in, like, getting past this. Alright, any secrets of the mimic? Also, why are her footsteps always sideways? That doesn't make any sense. Alright, we should be able to get through here pretty... Is she looking through the window? Whatever. We should be able to get through here pretty quick. I'm gonna let her go. We'll let her go first. Let her just walk. Bye-bye. Also, the fact... Oh, no. I have to do the stupid elevator repair stuff. Oh, no. No, I don't want to do that. Alright, we just gotta get to the elevator. Please let me in. Come on. I ain't got all day. Yep, just... Okay. See, that's part of the problem I have with, like, these kind of sections. I'm tensed up and scared, not because of, like, it's a scary section, but because I don't want to do the whole thing over again. Anyway, let's see.
Hello, employee. From the bottom of our hearts,
Glad.
Ed and I apologize.
I was a
for all
little
the
curious when you were going to show
problems.
up. Good to have you here.
So
head
there is
cannon.
some
Fiona
good
hates
news
Dolly.
and some less good news. The good news is
That could
that
kinda
you
make
can
sense.
make repairs from inside the elevator.
I haven't
You
heard
don't
her
have
say
to
the
wait
lobotomy
around
line,
until
but maybe she
someone
did and I missed
notices
it.
that it's stuck and fixes it. The
I
less
don't-
good
I can't
news
believe I have
is
to do
that
this
you
part
won't
twice.
have the lives of your
All right.
fellow employees weighing on your
Clear of mind.
conscience
Stop
if
complaining.
things take a downward turn. Because you're in the elevator as well, which is still good, but less good.
I
You
should have
can
titled
fix it
that
as a
the stream. I
team
should have
and
been hanging,
no
like,
one
hanging out
person
and
is
going
to
back to
blame.
stinking Appalachian
Okay,
Center.
let's just hop right in.
Like, oh my word.
Ready
Alright,
to
what am I
take the plunge?
Yes.
Great. Make sure the emergency brake is engaged.
Which one is that? That's this. It says emergency
Now,
brake.
Turn the elevator off.
How do I do that? Power.
Next,
Maybe I do
rebalance
need her
the
instructions.
elevator. That's
Yeah,
it?
yeah, yeah. I'm gonna get to those in a
No
second.
details? Ugh.
Oh, a few other threats. Hang on. Wait. What did she say? I missed it. Rebalance the elevator. Oh, I think that's this thing. Okay, so while I'm doing this, Fiona threats are the Springlock suit mini bosses, Moon, Big Top, because they're okay, so they're possessed. Also, I'm sure you guys are happy that I gave Jackie a super cool return at the end of the game in mind. What did she say? Open the hatch doors. That's just this, right? Nope. That was not it. Cool, I get to do that again. It's not the end of the world. It's our first major mistake here.
Hello, employee.
Oh, I gotta listen to this.
From the bottom of our hearts, Ed
Okay,
and I
no more messing up.
apologize
I need to
for all
focus.
the elevator
We need to
problems.
lock in.
So there is some good news and some less good news.
I like this
The
Tiger
good
Rock
news is that
too.
you can make repairs from inside the elevator. You don't have to wait around until someone notices that it's stuck and fixes it.
You wanna know what my favorite
The
FNAF
less
character
good
of all
news
time is?
that you won't have the
They
lives
show
of
up
your
in one
fellow
game,
employees
and
weighing
that's
on your
the
conscience
Sister Location
if
Custom
things
Night.
take a downward turn.
Mini Arena 2.
Because
Best
you're
character.
in the elevator as well, which is still good,
Just
but
Mini
less
Arena
good.
2.
You can fix it as a team, and no one person is to blame. Okay. Just hop right in.
Okay, emergency
Ready
brake.
to take the plunge?
Yes.
Great. Make sure the emergency brake is engaged. Now, turn the elevator off.
Well,
Next,
yeah, I know it's not just
rebalance
Tiger
the
Rock
elevator.
2, but
That's it? No details?
I just like when they're just named like that. Just super simple names. Alright, now... Oh, door override.
When
Okay,
the
I need to do
rebalancing
this.
is complete, open the elevator doors.
This way. Do-do-do,
Press the open maintenance hatch button.
Okay, now we press
Okay,
that.
start the diagnostics routine by inputting the following code.
Okay, keep the code open.
3,
3,
4,
4,
1,
1,
2.
2. 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay, I think I can do that. 3, 4, 1, 2, and 2.
I hope that worked.
I'm hoping it did too.
You are now safe to close everything up.
Okay. I think I close hatch. And then I think I close the doors.
Turn on the elevator and disengage the emergency brake.
Alright.
If
Elevator on. Brake off. Okay, save. I love Indigo Park. Oh, it's one of my favorite mascot
Ryder,
horror games.
there's too
I love
much
it.
weight in the elevator. I'm not here to shame, just trying to help
Yeah,
you
let's
fix
shame the
lift.
mimic. Also, can you
Now,
get
let me
on with
check.
your yapping session so I can get the heck out of here?
If you're personally worried about weight issues,
Oh, jump in
suggest a good
Jupiter.
diet and exercise. Try
Yeah, I'm already
tofu.
working on that. Now, can
You'd
you
be
like get this
surprised
thing in
at how
elevator
soaks
moving?
in flavors.
I don't like
As for the
tofu.
elevator,
Okay,
it's a bunch
some
of
people do.
Ed's
I don't.
Scratches. Well, it can't be that different from the other elevator instructions.
Oh,
so
don't tell
give
me.
it a
I gotta.
shot. I remember you're supposed to.
Yep,
use-
emergency brake. Elevator off.
Oh, right. You need to realign the elevator using the realignment thingy.
Yep. I don't know how they possibly switched positions in the like 2 seconds I was in the elevator. But like they did. Oh, this one's already on. Okay.
When that's done, increase the speed of the elevator to accommodate for once
Okay.
you've figured that part out. Power on the elevator, disengage the
Elevator on. Brakes off. Let's go crush this mimic. I'm also gonna watch to see her jump off. Or to see the mimic jump off, because I missed that the first time. Adios, mimic. And Dolly is dead. The lion enemy that looks more like a lion because that's what Tiger Rock 2 looks like. Oh, what is his name? Lloyd? I think I know what you're talking about. I think it's Lloyd the lion. I think is who you're talking about. Yeah. Okay, I gotcha. Alright, I'm looking for secrets. We're looking for secrets that the Mimic may or may not have. Also, roller coaster. Really bummed that there isn't actually a roller coaster. Oh, you can see the dolly ride that got canceled from here, too. Alright, any presents? Yeah. Do 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 do. I didn't think it was gonna go this long. Oh, I know where we're going.
Arnold, can you hear me?
Freaking locker jump scare. Holy. Alright, let's move on. Whoa, okay. Man, we're getting jump scared with everything here. Anything else just want to pop up and jump scare me? Locker jump scare, door jump scare, anything else? Yes, okay, we'll talk to you, big guy.
Finally, you have access to the admin wing.
Yeah. Any new messages?
And most importantly, the schematics. The best way
David
to the
takes that
admin
form
wing
because
is
he's
through the
tired of
warehouse.
not finding
That's
you
the
and playing
big
hide
room
and seek.
you've been standing
Interesting.
in front of all night. You
Oh,
can
no,
see
we
it
have
through
brothers.
that window. Guess you should have gone there first.
We're doing the
But
Chica
hindsight is
section.
2020, right?
I love the Chica warehouse
As always,
part.
try to keep quiet and don't draw attention to yourself. Do that, and I'm positive nothing else bad is going to happen to you.
Okay,
Until the next time something else bad happens to you.
of course. Are you done talking? Take that as a yes. Alright, we got to do the Chica part. Which I think is just through here? But wait, we can go this? What's this way? What's this door? Oh, that's the, that's that door. Never mind, I know. You don't like the Chica section? It's one of my favorite parts. One, you get to see Chica. Super cool. She's like the only one of the main FNAF cast here that actually shows up and can fight you. And the music is so great that she's skating around, she's dancing. It's super fun, I love it. I don't love this, though. This loading screen. The multitude of cupcake animatronics does get a little bit annoying, but they don't show up in the warehouse section. The warehouse section is different. Okay, come on. There we go. Let's see it. Chica! Also, banger music. Look at that really great picture. Absolutely stylish music. Let's go. We gotta go find some pieces. Let's maybe not get spotted by the bird. I'd rather not get spotted by the bird. Okay, she's going over there. I'm gonna try going this way. She's turning around. Okay, she's going that way. Now's our opportunity to go over here. Okay, let's see if we can get through here before she shows back up. Whoa, that spun me around. Stupid octopus. Alright, give me that. I'm gonna open up this gate too. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of, like, Edwin owning everything. But I also don't mind the idea that, like he's made suits for everybody, so it makes sense that he'd have a Chica suit. Because, like, if Chica's Party World is asking for designs, then he'll obviously make it for her. Is she gonna move? Okay, she's gone. Let's just put that there. I'm gonna start trying to kind of line these up. And I think maybe this one... Can I get it? No, I can't. Can I? Hang on. Oh no, because this needs a straight line and we can't do that. Alright, let's go. Enough of me sitting around. Well, Edwin did invent recycling. Also, I looked it up. Big time recycling wasn't a thing until like the 1970s. So technically, Edwin could have invented the idea of like recycle bins, but recycling was used in like the 1920s. But like actual recycle bins and stuff like that was the 70s. So maybe he invented that. I do my research. I do my research. Also, I'm super bummed. I do my research a lot, right? And for my book, it's taking place in 1993. And I wanted to include a reference to Friends, the TV show, because I did in my Fourth Closet rewrite. But I can't because Friends didn't come out till 1994. So I'm really bummed about that. Okay, where is this roller skating chicken? Okay, she's coming back over here. I'm just gonna go here, just for safekeeping. I kept the idea of him making recycling in mind just because I thought it was a little bit funny. I had it all. I had it in that one ad when he's like, "Take a look at my greatest inventions and products," and inventions was recycling. My Edwin is very like he's a good person, but like he's kind of a good person, but he's very like him, like he does so much, so he's like this great guy because he does so much. Hi there. I love locker simulators, don't you guys? Can you not boogie it down right in front of my locker? I'm surprised she didn't see me. I was like right in front of her. Also, Edwin, I don't think invents Chica here because like it's part of Chica's party world. So I don't think he invents Chica here. I think it's just like, wait, how do I do? Wait a minute. What? How did she see me? Where? What? Well, I put the piece on, so it shouldn't be that bad, but how did she see me? She doesn't usually go back there, which is why I thought it was... Hello, a little close for comfort there. Alright, I just need the one last piece, which I know where it is. Okay, where is this stupid chicken? Right there. Run along now, chicken. Alright, just let me in here, please. Okay, where's she going? She's coming down over here. Of course she is. Alright, well, while we're sitting here. She's still one of my favorite parts from this game because it's Chica. Okay. Doesn't this thing go back up? Or is that after you take the piece out? I know it can go back up. I think. Or maybe there's another one? No, it's this one. It has to be because you can go up and... Maybe I'm going nuts. Alright, I'm gonna open that. I'm gonna wait for her to move. Okay, she should go that way, which means I should be able to get over here. You have to play smart. She might... Okay, she's going over there. Perfect. Okay, let's try this. Then let's try... Hang on. And then maybe, like... No... Wait a minute. How am I supposed to do this? Can I close this? Hang on. That can't go that way. I messed up. How did... What the heck? How did it go up that... Alright, well. Some of the comments. Interesting. I talk a little bit more about my Edwin and stuff in my behind discussions video tomorrow. I already recorded that. But in mine, sometime in the 70s, William creates Fazbear's. Henry is his own independent guy who just kind of does his own thing. And Fall Fest is a Murray-created event, so I imagine like his dad started started Fall Fest. And then Edwin continued it on after his dad died. And then... Hang on. And then after that... Well, maybe I can do it like this. And then after Edwin dies... Man, I'm really fumbling with this one here. Oh, wait, maybe I do it like... Not like that. Like... this. That should be good. Okay, we're almost there. Hey, welcome to the stream. After Edwin dies, William and Henry try to keep Fall Fest up for a few years, and then eventually they just stop doing that too, because it just sort of becomes a dead thing. But I finally got those words out. Oh, I can go on the lift now. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna go get some secrets. We're gonna actually find the Mimic's secrets. That I heard so much about. You think there's anybody? Look, there's no shadow up in the manager's office. So maybe there isn't anybody up there. Hi, Chica. She looks like she's having so much fun. Look at her. Alright, let's go grab some secrets. Oh, I can't go this way. Alright, let's go up.
You there. Step right up and...
What is this room supposed to be? Oh, what the? This is this room? Why does it look so wonky? Man, I have such a huge issue with these pictures. Can you shut up?
Ready, set,
Shut up. We're playing some carnival games. You better stay in school, Helby. You shouldn't even be here. You replaced somebody who should have been here. Oh, I didn't mean to throw them. Okay. Hang on, I'll get to you guys in a second. I'm locking in to get this minigame done. Can you just shut up, dude? Do I need to actually finish the minigame in order to get back there? Oh, I got two of them. Two of them. A little bit. Oh, I think I have to go through there while it's playing.
no prize available.
We gotta do that again. Fall Fest was started by two people, Edwin's dad, and the dad of Dispatch.
What's the matter? Afraid of clowns?
Okay, that's not bad. I don't know how loud this music is for you guys. But a big issue I have with FNAF is that they try to connect everybody with everything. And I don't like that when people do that, because that's not how the real world works. Can you? I'm about to punch this guy in the face. Mr. Hurtful is about to actually feel a world of hurt. Clowns are not funny. Clowns are just a little bit weird. gonna try to go back there.
Too bad, so sad.
I made it back here. What does that mean? Okay, we're okay. Dude, Ringmaster Rat and Carnival Cat are infinitely better. Infinitely better. Yeah, look, there's nobody moving around up there. Also, that's an old picture. You can see a present box in there. It's not supposed to be there. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. David! Any secrets over here? Nope, just Chica. You think I could, like, throw this down here and then pick it up? I really want to do the creepy Sleepy Moon section. I want to do that. I just don't know how to do that. We'll have to figure it out.
You there. Step right up and smack
No
it
thanks.
down.
I don't really want to do your little mini game again. Now we gotta wait for the trolley time. What are you looking at? Alright, come on. I ain't got all day. Let's go. Go down, please. Alright, so we'll throw this into the little inventory system, and then we'll probably head out. I don't think there's any other things in here we need to do. I'm not really trying to get the good ending. I'm just seeing how much of these items I can collect. So. Alright, let's send this out. Chica is right where we need them. I don't know how she didn't see me. Alright, I'll be here. Alright, let's get through here. I'm a little tired. Oh, no. Wait. I don't want to go in. Hang on.
So much fun.
Alright, I'm turning it a little bit down for you guys, because this section is, like, insanely loud.
Look, I get your concerns. I do. But they're all just groundless. This is the perfect spot for David's place.
Whatever,
Watch him
Edwin.
play while I'm loading and unloading freight, and he'll be under watch at all times.
Why don't you just build an interior playground right next to your office?
And everything. I know you're my lawyer and all, but there's no regulation that says I
Okay, we got mail.
get off my back. Besides, David loves the new slide.
Alright, let's see if I can do this. So we have to get over there first, I think. I hate this puzzle. I really can't stand this puzzle. With a burning passion. Perfect spot for you there. And then down. And then this one will move over and down one. This should work. I'm hoping. Here's to hoping. I'm hoping this works. Oh, there's a present over there. Hang on. I need that. I can't move on without it. Mr. Helpful. To Mr. Helpful's credit, I'm pretty sure he's based off of... Yeah, no, I get it. I just don't like that Helpy's here, which is why I don't like him. I like Helpy. I just don't like Mr. Helpful, because he shouldn't be here. Alright, let's see. Let's put this here. And then this should be... No, let me out of here. Okay. Alright, let's give it our best shot. Okay. Why is it still in the air? I didn't do that. Ringmasterette is a way cooler idea. Let's move the crane out of this area before I get off of the thing. Okay. Also, who designs floats like this? These are like the worst party floats. Like, who just has a pair of feet stomping up and down? That's lame. That's what we hear in the industry call lame. Easy. Look at that. You're looking at a pro, a master, a superstar. Oh, can I get around down there? No, I think I have to go back. I don't think I can drop. No, I gotta go back. What the? What did I die to? The guy's mouth was going up. I gotta go grab the present again. The guy's mouth was going up, which meant that he wasn't gonna eat me. I hate this part so much. Like, with an absurd amount of anger, I hate this section. I guess don't get too close to the... Move! I guess just don't get too close to the singing gator. Okay, let me through. Let's try this again. Shall we? Give me that. Please don't kill me. I just need to get... Okay, I don't want to try it. I just need to get over here. Because then I can drop down, drop the present, and we're good to go. Mimic Edwick? Edwick was the best part. Did I get any mail? I think I did. Let's see what the message says. While returning down work, the floats have been doing really well. Ed's modular system is groundbreaking, and now he wants us to shut the whole thing down. He's super obsessed with the Mimic. Genuine question for you, though. Did you think that Edwin was the Mimic the entire time? I thought I made it pretty obvious. Like in terms of like the Edwin speaking over the phone to Ralph in my rewrite, like was it obvious that he was the Mimic? I thought it kind of was, but I was also writing the story, so things are probably a little bit more obvious to me. You thought Dispatch was the Mimic? I guess that could make sense. No, don't go up, go over. Initially, he was going to be the Mimic, and then I went through some story rewrites, and I changed it up a little bit. Funnily enough, I rewrote my rewritten story a little bit. Alright, let's get this thing out of here, and let's get going on this, because I'm sick and tired of this section already. Let me run. Oh, this is going to be a disastrous section. Hang on. We got to, like, time this perfectly. Let me through. Okay, let me through, Bigfoot. I don't know how I made that. Easy, look at that. I wasn't worried. Oh, there's a thing up here. A film reel? What can I do with... Oh, it's probably just some stupid ad, isn't it? Yoink. I don't need that. Alright, let's just get through this. Oh. Grab this. Move you up and out of the way. Alright, come on. Stop moving. Go down here. Grab this. Oh, so Edwin gets blown up in yours, like in the, kind of like in the base game? Makes sense. He kind of did have it coming. I just want to get out of this stinking area. I can probably... Oh, I can put him at the lower section, and that way it'd be safer. Here, let's do that. Come on, Monty. Let's get you moving. You know what? I'm going to move this flow out to the middle of nowhere so I don't have to hear this thing and stomping. I don't want to hear these stinging feet stomping up and down. They're going right there, float. Alright, let's do this. Let's get out of here so I can hear again. We just have to get through this. Okay, this one should be pretty easy. Boom, done. Alright, hang on. We're going to get a Tiger Rock encounter. Look at my boy. My boy Tiger Rock. See, I think... Oh, the creepy laughter. It gets me every time. The thing I never like when people talk about, like, oh, FNAF is, Security Breach is too kid-friendly. Like, it's the most kid-friendly out of probably all the FNAF games. But I never like when people get on, like, the movie either of, like, it should have been rated super darker and FNAF should be super darker. Because, like, FNAF's never been like that. When you're playing FNAF 1, you don't get to see, like, anything. Like, the worst you get to see is the eyeball sticking out of Freddy at the game over screen. And, like, that's it. Everything else is just, like, jump scare. Whoa! So, I've never been a fan of making things, like, super gruesome in FNAF. But Security Breach was a little bit too kid-friendly. Like, they didn't even want to say the word blood. That's a little bit much. Like, it... So, there is that argument. But FNAF has also never been, like, super dark. In terms of actual, like, visuals. Story it is, but... let's read about Chica's Party World. Dear Mr. Murray, Fiona is amazing. The client is very happy with her chicken designs. Their sales are through the roof. I just wish the costume looked a little bit more like Fiona's art. I'm worried about how it'll work with the kids. It'll give them nightmares. Milton. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, David, your laughing's pretty scary, but, like, alright now. Let's look around. Let's see if there's some secrets we can find. Oh, we didn't go over here before. Oh, wait a minute. We can find some secrets. I found a message on Chica's Party World. Speaking of which, she's dancing around down here. I'm about to find another secret right through this door. Oh, it's just an audio log. Let's take a listen.
Ed, you're not going to want to hear this, but there's a lot of grumbling on the work floor. You have a lot of new ideas and new projects coming in, but the staff can't keep up with all your changes. Your creative energy is amazing, and I love you for it. But I think you need to step back a little and focus on one project at a time.
Oh, rough. There's a hand down there. That's a little rough. I found a body. That's a secret. Yeah, like... yeah. I don't know, the whole FNAF kid friendly thing, like it's never been, it shouldn't be kid friendly, but it also has never been like super dark and gruesome. Like it's always found its way somewhere in the middle. Well, and I also didn't like the whole argument with the FNAF movie when people were like, oh well, the animatronics shouldn't act like kids because they're supposed to be big spooky robots, and it's like, yeah, but they're possessed by kids. And I'll check out those songs after the stream here. I've been meaning to. I've just been so busy with the Secret of the Mimic rewrite video. Man, I had a lot of editing to do, and I was gonna stay up super late last night, but I got to like midnight, and I was just so exhausted from doing so much editing that I just went to bed and I was like out cold instantly. Oh, hey, we're back here. We're going on a little bit of a side mission here to do some exploring around. You think I can go through here now? See, everybody wanted the FNAF movie to be, not everybody, a lot of people wanted the FNAF movie to be like the VHS shorts that you see where it's like super gruesome, super creepy, super whatever. And I do wish the FNAF movie was a little bit scarier. It wasn't super scary. I wish it was more. But I don't like the argument that they should have been acting, that they shouldn't have been acting like kids because they're spooky robots. Yeah, but they're kids. They're possessed by kids. Like, so they should be acting like kids. I don't know. Like, is that too hard to believe? Like, William Afton gets spring-locked and he goes on to become Springtrap, and he still acts like William Afton. It's so hard to believe that robots possessed by kids would still act like kids. It does seem like the FNAF 2 movie is going to be a lot creepier, but rating it R2 also does remove a lot of the, like, potential audience, so I do get why they didn't do that either. You want to draw in the largest audience you can, and if you make it R, you're not going to get as big of an audience. So, the table fort scene was one of my favorite parts. The hard part too with that though, it's like we've never, wait a minute. Oh, the Mimic might show up. I don't want to go. Let's find some secrets. That's what we're here for. Like, it's a bit silly, and I think there are some things, like, they didn't need the fort scene. It was a little bit silly. But at the end of the day, when me and David went to go see the FNAF movie in theaters, like, the day it released, we had such a blast laughing at, like, half of what was going on in there. Like, we had such a blast with it that, like, I wouldn't want it to have been any other way because we had so much fun. And like, I want to have fun when I'm watching a movie, and so we had so much fun with it that like I wouldn't want it to be any other way. But that is just me, so. He shouldn't have said I always come back because that was so silly. But I did like how kind of like he knows, like I did all this for a stinking reel. Like he knew what he was doing, and he knew that he was gonna go on to possess the suit is what the idea I got. So I thought that was kind of potentially interesting. Oh, I came down here for no reason. Oh, he's like right there. Okay, we gotta get back to the elevator. We came down here for no reason, apparently. Hello there. He's going upstairs? Okay, we got plenty of space. Now let's get out of here. The spring lock scene, though, it could have been a little bit better. To be honest. It could have been a little bit better. Alright, let's head back over here. Find some more secrets. Hey, don't be insulting singing Matthew Lillard like that, alright? Don't be calling him an old man. I get he's up there a little bit, but, like, don't be insulting him like that, please. That's my only thing. But yeah, it could have been better, I think. And I think it would have been better if they didn't have him go, I always come back, and then put the helmet on and it'd be, like, super goofy. I think it could have been better if they didn't have him say that. But he did give me this sense of, like, he knows what's going to happen to him, and he doesn't care. And, like, that, to me, is a little bit creepier than a guy going, ah, I'm in pain. Because, like, you expect to see that. Seeing somebody just accepting their fate, that's a little bit creepier, in my opinion. But, again, that's not for everybody, so. But all I know, FNAF 2 movie is going to be infinitely better. The trailer already looks infinitely better than the first movie, and so I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped to see that movie. Let's make sure it goes up. Okay, here we go. Somebody had actually brought up the idea. They left a comment on one of my videos a little while ago. They brought up the idea that I should rewrite and then pre-write some of the movies. And I was like, I didn't really think about that before, but maybe I could. This is the worst, one of the worst pictures in the entire game. It looks so bad. Anyway, moving on. The worst? Oh no, I'm not gonna say that was the worst acting, because he did probably what the script and the writing told him to do. Because you often see that it's like, oh well, that's the worst act. The actor's great, but that's the worst acting. And half the time it's what the director or the writers are telling the person to do, which is why sometimes you see like super top tier actors are in a movie, but then they suck in that movie. But then they're great in other ones, and it's not the actor's fault, it's the writing and the directing fault. So if anything, I'm gonna blame them for what happened, because like it would probably be their fault. But it could have been better. Hey, zip it. Don't make me come over there. Okay. I would let them jump scare me. But, like, I don't know. I gotta get this mail. Hurry up, please. I don't got all day. Whew, we made that easy. That's true. I love the edit when it's, like, Shaggy turning around and he's like, what'd you say? And then it transforms into Springtrap walking in. I love that. I love that edit. It's super fun. I'm still... Predictions for the second movie. I want to hear some people's predictions for the second movie. I already gave mine when the trailer came out, but I can talk about them again. But I want to hear some predictions for the second movie, because I've got some great... I didn't even get that close. Can you potentially eat that cupcake, Chica, so that I don't have to worry about it anymore? Chica in the warehouse makes sense. Chica here I don't get, because this is like an office setting. Why is Chica here? Like, I just don't get why she's here of all places. Like, she could have been anywhere else. Come in. I love that he just stares at you through the locker. Balloon Boy in the movie, I'm really curious what he's going to do. Hi there. The cupcake's telling me, like, don't leave. Alright, we're safe here. I saw somewhere, I don't know how true it was, but I saw somewhere that some of the initial drafts for the FNAF movie were going to be an adaptation of the novel trilogy. I saw that somewhere. But then, obviously, it's not. Right, like, but that was one of the initial ideas. I saw that somewhere. And you can tell in the FNAF 1 movie that there are ideas that they take from the Silver Eyes that they put in there. So I am curious to see, like, and we see that even in the trailer here for the FNAF 2 movie, that there are ideas from the novels that they are putting into the movies. So I'm curious how much of the Twisted Ones they're going to put in there. They're going to have an animatronic fight. I almost guarantee it. They're setting up that there's the toy animatronics walking around, and then you have the Withered still at the location. The puppet's there somehow in control of one of the two groups in some way, shape, or form. And William Afton is most likely going to show up or be there. Like, I doubt they're going to have the main villain not show up. So I almost guarantee there is going to be some animatronic fight. You're going to see Freddy Fazbear punch Freddy Fazbear in the face. And then Fox is going to be like, great, now there's two Freddys. And then he'll be like, I'm out of here. He be the night guard. They're going to do all that. All right, give me this. Yeah, I saw that somewhere too, that the guy who's like showing them around is Jeremy. I really need this mail. Okay, we got that with no issue. Oh, I didn't see that it was supposed to be William's son. I didn't see that, but I saw that the guy was named Jeremy. I think having that be William's son, I think that would just be too weird. One, why would he not be named Michael? Also, I think that'd just be really weird. Yeah, I just think that'd be just way too odd for the movie. Because then you have William, because then you have Vanessa, and then what? She's gonna be like, what? She's gonna be like, what's up, bro? Like, what? Like, I just don't see that. That'd just be weird. But I'm not really here for the character subplot. I'm here for the robots getting in big fights and the puppet doing his wiggly fingers. I'm looking forward to that. Because Vanessa in the games looks a lot like Elizabeth. And for some odd reason, FNAF these days loves to just take stuff from Security Breach and put it in the past. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. It makes no sense, but they love to do that. I don't know why they would take Jeremy the Night Guard from FNAF 2 and then also make him William Afton's kid. Unless they're trying to say that Jeremy from FNAF 2 is Michael Afton, but that makes absolutely zero sense, like, at all. So. But then again, they've come up with some weird and... Who was beeping at me? The guy from the other side who wasn't even looking at me? We gotta be more careful, I guess. Okay, Chica went over there. I'm gonna try to grab this mail quick before she shows up. Can I do the mail? I survived. I love Mr. Cupcake. He's super cool. I don't like these guys. Also, they definitely should have done like the bucket of chicken and the burger and the milkshake. That would have been so cool to see here. Which is why I added them in the warehouse section, because it makes it more fun. Alright, Chica, take a hike and get out of here. Quit looking at me like that, Cupcakes. How about we take a small break in the admin lounge? And we read some messages. Yeah, I just mean in terms of the characters that they're taking the names from. Like, if they replace Mike's name with, like, Leonard, then, like, it's not the end of the world, because it's, like, I don't know. Leonard isn't another character in the FNAF universe that doesn't have, like, some connection to William Afton. Vanessa has a connection to William Afton in the games, too. Now, it might not be blood-related, but there's a connection. Jeremy has, as far as we can tell, 0 connections. Assuming they're talking about Jeremy, the Night Guard of FNAF 2. he has almost no connections to William as far as we know. So it'd just be weird to replace Michael Afton, a well-known name, with, oh, this other character. Like, that's my thing with it. So it's less the name and it's more the characterization behind it. I stopped the show. I don't think there's any other way in. I should be safe for now. A maniac in a costume chasing me like something out of a drive-in movie. No one is ever going to believe me. Just one guy or a whole group of psychos. Waste of money. Mr. Murray told us to trash all the old equipment in the wood shop. Then Stevenson gets a purchase order for the exact same stuff we're throwing out and told to install it upstairs. They're old and all perfectly functional. It's a waste of money. So Stevenson asks him about it and gets fired. He has to be out by the end of the day. My advice is to keep your mouth shut. I don't think anything about it. Just clear out the tunnels. Okay. Admin. Attention. We're going to need everyone to come to this weekend. It's not optional. The party's on Saturday in the admin conference room 1. Don't tell David. Obviously, we'll have to move Bev's birthday in order to the break room in the main hallway. Mr. Murray has given me permission to change the code. Oh, that's the code for the room. 49. I'm taking a picture of this. Well, yeah, at the end of the day, they can do whatever they want, right? And at the end of the day, it's FNAF, so who the heck really cares? But I don't know. I just think it'd be weird. But that's my opinion. And I am completely entitled to have my own opinion. So we got the code. Wait, what about Bev's birthday party? What was supposed to be? That was supposed to be this Saturday. She turned 50 yesterday, and you're only 50 once. 2 all employees. Mr. Murray has taken over the conference room. Yada yada yada. I'm gonna take a picture of the old code too, just in case I need it. How many more of these? Holy, we got a lot of messages. Tell all Mr. Murray's party has been canceled due to recent tragic events. David's dead. Okay, everyone, that's quite enough. No more changes to the code password. Hey, I took Wally off the note. Okay. I took pictures of them just in case I forgot what the code was. Hi there. That's unfortunate. That was a series of unfortunate events that unfolded right there. At least the game saved right as I was leaving. I thought it put me back outside the room, and I was like, I'm in the middle of a drink. Don't do that to me. Where is she? Where is this dumb bird? I'm sick and tired of creeping around. I'm making a run for it. Make all the noise you want. I'm making a run for this. Well, yeah, I mean, that would make sense. But we also have to... I don't know. For me, the inclusion of Henry is also a little bit weird because, like... I mean, it makes sense. So don't get me wrong, it makes sense. But, like, the whole first movie, it's like, the owner's a bit nostalgic. Oh, the owner this. And then we just see Spring Bonnie and stuff. And so it's like, they're obviously... Henry's there, they know that. But they don't mention it all that much. Also, I feel like they maybe would have mentioned another kid. How was it though? I put in the right number, right? Well, I gotta go because Chica's coming. Alright, we gotta try the other code. That was the first code, I'm gonna try the other one. Who was beeping? Who? I heard one of the cupcakes going off. Was it the one by me? Alright, let's get Chica out of here. Oh, let's try this other code. What? I'm trying both codes, and they're both correct. Okay, well, I give up. Both of those codes were correct codes. And neither of them worked, so I'm getting up on this. Well, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Man, he's really seen better days. He's all pixelated. Hey. I'm hiding. She doesn't know I'm in here. Alright, get out of here, Chico. I will say, I like how out of all of the animatronics in the FNAF 2 movie, like, that are going to be there, the two that they have decided to basically not show in, like, any detail is Withered Freddy and Toy Bonnie. Withered Foxy's in there a little bit, but at least he made, like, a small eye cameo. Like, Toy Bonnie has not shown up at all, pretty much, and then Withered Freddy's, like, not in any of it. Like, why these two people specifically? I'm making a run for it. Man, this section is taking me forever. But that's because I'm going around trying to collect all the secrets. Chica, can you leave? Please, Cupcake, do not do anything. Imagine being this guy. Oh, that's a terrible office. I think I broke Chica. I think I broke Chica. She can't get in here. Okay, maybe I don't feel bad for this. Maybe I don't feel bad for this guy in this office. He's got the most goated office spot. The bird can't get back here. Maybe if I just don't look at her. That didn't seem to work. Maybe if I stand up. Hi. Oh, she moved closer. She left. Goated office spot. I'm running. I'm running. Goated office spot. Absolutely amazing. Also, Toy Bonnie is important. Also, Withered Freddy is also important. At least Toy Bonnie's gonna, like, kill somebody with a screwdriver. At least that's kind of cool. These guys totally should have showed up. I don't have any presents. Were there gift boxes down there? I didn't see any. Are you done cleaning? Can I pet you? Oh, no, you gotta clean. Hang on. Can I pet you now? I can. Hello. Let's look for some secrets around here. Secrets of the Mimic, perhaps. Let's grab some mail. I can't get in there yet because I don't have the upgrade. We didn't really look in here. Was there anything in here that I missed? There's a film reel set. Nothing else really in here. Let's head out to the other room. Man, there's a lot of mail in here. Do they really need like 5 mailboxes in the admin's office? Can't they just have like one that everybody uses? Like, shouldn't they have just like one? You guys want to see something cool? Surprise. Alright, let's take a look at all this mail that we just grabbed. Let's look at all these notes that we just grabbed. Like 3 of them. Please advise, dear Mr. Murray, the returns are overflowing. The orders are drying up. Please advise. I'm almost there. I can see the last formation upgrade. I'm going to get that Christmas bonus, even if it kills me. We are almost there. I need the rest of the Murray staff. Contact info. We got a William Afton message. The sooner the better. You can get that for me. I can sweeten the deal. How would you like to manage one of the new franchise locations? I knew that's what he said. I knew it. I knew I wasn't going crazy. Alright, let's grab the upgrade here. Last upgrade, baby. Alright, let's see how difficult this section is. Against a pro. Against the master. Okay, we're going to go all the way. We're going to go top. I messed up. Hang on. I might have something. Alright, let's see what it has against the pro, huh? The master. I definitely didn't just mess up. Alright. Let's do this again. I definitely didn't mess up at all. Me mess up? No. You think I would mess up? Clearly I didn't. That was first try right there. Easy. Alright, cool. We got it. Nice. Okay, let's get out of here. Where to now? What do I do now? Oh, I go through this door. Are we at the end of the game? We go up here, we get the little Chica encounter. Are we at the end of the game? Well, I mean, the end of, like, before you get the bad ending, is what I mean. Not like, because obviously there's the whole other section. I meant, like, the bad ending. Where is the... Wasn't there a picture up here, a drawing of David and the Mimic? I swear that was up here, wasn't it? I feel like I'm going crazy. We got the weird singing unicorn thing. Chica, Moon, Gator, more Chica. Oh, that's just... We need this for messages. Yours just have more section than the classic FNAF section. Yeah, okay, I remember the trash dump. They got one more section. I want to hear it. And don't ring the hubris bell. It doesn't exist. Ooh, we got the M1 program talking. Edwin, please talk to me. We need to stop it together. Here are the blueprints for a cradle. It can keep David safe and provide boundaries. As a type of computer. And it's bigger than anything you've done before. If you wouldn't finish the program, consider building the cradle. It'll keep people safe. Edwin, are we losing our home? I don't understand. Wasn't I good enough? Zip it, Fiona. Get out of here. Oh, I gotta open the door. Access surveillance. Oh, wait, that's the one I needed to do. Hang on. What was the other one? Finance logs. We have no money. You know, if I was Arnold, I would restart up the MCM facility and start making this place some money again. One of the best scares here is when Chica shows up behind us. When you turn around and you just see Chica roll up. Alright, bye, Chica. Alright, let's take... Why did I, like, teleport? What was that? Oh, we gotta do the Tiger Rock section. I forgot about that. How did I could have forget about the best part of the game? Any secrets in here? Any Mimic secrets? See, wait a minute. There could have been Carnival Cat. Look at this guy. He could have been a Carnival Cat. They had the perfect setup and they blew it. They had the prime opportunity. They had it right there. Success in, like, the best thing in the world, the best cameos in the world, were staring them in the face, and they didn't even see it. Rat and cat cameo, calling back to classic FNAF in the FNAF demo section. It was right there, and they didn't even see it. What a shame. I want to hear Edwin beat up the Mimic.
Not him. You're not. Stop sounding like him.
Also, I like how the Mimic is like an unstoppable endoskeleton, but then Edwin was able to just like beat it up and call it a day. like how was he able to do that? He's like, oh, I'll just beat it up. I'll break its legs. And then somehow it's unstoppable. And cats are, I like cats better than dogs. Dogs are cool, like, don't get me wrong, but can someone please mark where we're supposed to go down there? Bob went down and I haven't seen him in days. I love the physics interactions in here. You can tell this game is totally just meant for VR, because the way like the hand stretches sometimes. Hang on, I want to try to like break it. Oh, I couldn't really do it there. Hi, best part of the game. I don't remember what I'm supposed to. Am I supposed to stay in the? I don't know how Tiger Rock works. I never figured it out. I never really figured out how Tiger Rock works. You know, I never really learned. Hi, Tiger Rock. Am I supposed to stare at you? Hey! Paisanos? Hey, don't do that. Okay. I don't like that. Buddy, you're creepy. Hey, man. I love your little giggles, but no thanks. Can you stop with the giggling? It's creepy. Oh, wait. I see a wall. But you're like right in the way of the wall. The lever. I see the lever, Kronk. I'm making a oh! Okay, I'm not making a beeline for it. I was going to make a beeline for it, and then bro spawned right in front of me. I hear him. Okay, we're going to run. Light. I got to get out of here. We're safe. Okay. I'll read you guys his things. There's a salvage section that takes place a day later, where you play as our boss. You salvage the Mimic, and this is where you get your good or bad ending. Interesting. I still stand by the point that Tiger Rock is the best part of the game. Like, hands down. Nothing scarier than this. This game is not scary, but Tiger Rock is. Ugh. Like, I still don't know how he works. Hey, can you not do that? He's teleporting in the vent! What is happening? I'm being haunted by freaking out Tiger Rock. What am I supposed to do with this? God, I think the game's still bugged. What am I supposed to do with this? I think what's happening is he can't teleport. He's not supposed to teleport here. He's also not supposed to teleport in places that are light. And so his model is freaking out because he's not supposed to be here, but he's stuck here. I think that's what's happening. Wait, he's in like 2 places at once. Did you guys see that? Will he jump scare me if I go out? Guys, I'm stuck. I have to choose. I either have to go here or I have to face him in the vents. He really doesn't want me to win. Like, this guy does not want me to win. Because if I go back, he just shows up in here. And he's freaking out in here. Okay, I'm going to take a chance. Yeah. Okay. He was teleporting between both places of the vent. I was stuck in the vent. I couldn't get out. There was no getting out of that situation. He really just did not want me to win. We're going to try that again, though. And hopefully he won't break. Tiger Rock. I'm sick and tired of you Tiger rocking my game and breaking it. I think he teleported on top of me. I'm going to try for the vent one more time. And if I can't get there, I'm not going to try for it. This happened when I first played the game too, where I tried to do this area and I kept getting stuck. Am I supposed to stare at him? He's doing it again. This little cheater. He really doesn't want me to go in here. He's in two places at once. If you look, he's over on the right, but he's also here. That's what's happening. He's here and he's trying to block me off over here, but he can't because he's not supposed to be over there. So his model is getting stuck between being in the vent and being over there. Also, hi. I'm stuck. This is the wackiest bug I think I've ever had in any game I've ever played. Well, I'm going to have to get jump scared again. Like, there's no choice. I have to go out there and get jump scared again because we're just stuck. But this is the weirdest thing I think I've ever had, like, ever happened to me in anything I've ever done. We're going to have to just try to get through it normally. Like, I can't go there. How do people get there normally? Has anybody else experienced that bug? I'm surprised that's still a thing now. Like, this is the updated version where they, like, fixed everything. I'm surprised it still does that. I also don't know how he works. Am I supposed to look at him? He does creepy things when I look at him. Hey, buddy. Okay. I don't know what the heck happened there, but he did not like me looking at him. I already told you. Also, well, but if you look at him, nothing happens, and I can't. But sometimes he just teleports. Why are you looking like that? Sometimes he just teleports in front of me or next to me, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do there? Like, if he teleports next to me within jump scaring distance, what do you want me to do, buddy? Like, I'm making a beeline. Crap. Oh no! Here comes the scary part. This is the scariest section of the game. Okay, hi. Hey, do you want to move? You're just sitting there. Okay. I'll go this way. That's fine. I heard him. Oh. I know you missed your mother, but that's not me. You don't need to haunt me. You're right where I need to go. Like, literally. I know. Wait, no, I think this might be the scariest part of the game. Hang on. Hang on. How do you work, Tiger Rock? I don't... How do you work? I don't get it. I heard him. I'm making a beeline. Okay, this is the scariest part of the game right here. Hey, man. I was reading chat. I feel like he is the weeping angel, but, like, he also sometimes isn't. Hey, don't do that. That's the lion from... Oh, it's a headless lion. Okay. Oh. This part is... I love this part. It's the scariest part, but I love it. My favorite FNAF song, Join the Party, FNAF World song, by JT Music. I love it. It's my favorite FNAF song. And if people don't like it, that's a-okay because that's their opinion. Hey, don't do that. Are you gone? He's gone. Okay. Okay, hey. I heard him move. I heard him teleport. Hi, Mushroom Man. I'm being so... I need to be so cautious right now. Hey, do you want to teleport? Okay, I heard him teleport. What was that? I heard like scratching or something. Wait, there's an arrow that points this way. Oh, hi. You're still there. Okay. Hey. Let me out. Oh, we made it. Okay. Alright, sorry, I was just catching up with what you guys are saying. What's Shed 17? Is that a song or is that a video? I haven't heard of that. That, if they had more sections that were like, not the same, but like that intensely scary, I think that this game would be much higher on my like list. The problem I have with FNAF games since like Security Breach, well, Security Breach is included in this, but I just say since then, is that they just aren't scary. Like Help Wanted is scary. Help Wanted 2 has its moments. Security Breach really isn't scary. Ruin, not really that scary. Is that supposed to be out there? That looks really bad. And then this game really not that scary. I'll look it up when I'm ready. Well, I want to do some more exploring, though. I don't really want to go to the office yet. I want to look around, do some more exploring, find some secrets. So before we go into the office and we get stuck in there, I'm going to go do a big loop of the building and find some secrets that I may have missed before. Like this present. The good ending. What did I win? I won up whatever this is. So what, you said the good ending in my version, you salvage that I make, and the bad ending is you fall and he kills you. The good ending is canon. The mimic went to special salvage. Okay, interesting. Or is the bad ending canon? You put bad, like you're correcting something, and I just don't know. I don't really want to go over to that guy because he's gonna make me finish the game, and I don't want to do that. There's a drop-off machine in here. I know there is. It's over here. There's the warehouse entrance. I just want to look around. Let's throw this in here. For a second, I thought that wasn't going to go. There's a present over here. How do I get there? Who's squeaking things around? Let's go in here. Oh, yeah. I know. I noticed that, but I don't really pay attention to like typos and stuff. What is this message?
What the hell was that? They treat me like some contractor to crack a whip at.
Yep.
Oh, Fiona was right. They don't think of me as a friend anymore. This is the last project I ever do for them.
Well, that's what you get for dealing with William Afton. Dude's a scummy businessman, and then he goes on to kill people. Like, that's what you get for dealing with him. Alright, where do we want to go? Workshop? You think there's anything in here we can check out? I just don't want to do the ending, because, like, I don't have enough time. Like, unless I want to be here for another, like, few hours doing this, I don't really have time to do the ending. So I want to look around here, find what I can here first, and then go do the ending in the next live stream. And then, so the next one we'll do the ending and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so this brings me here. We missed a mail thing. Huh. Probably because there was a big suit walking around. I hear the mimic. I hear something. Let's go back to the theater. Let's see. In your version, after the Fall Fest fire, let's see. All right. Anyway, sorry. I was busy. What am I doing? I'm in the theater. I was also reading your thing. I put him in timeout. I don't know what that does. I put him in timeout for 24 hours. I don't know what that does. I think it just deletes all of his messages. I deleted all of his messages, and I think it just removes him. He can't message on here. That's the exact same thing he was doing. So I'll talk about that in a second here. But I want to read your thing. So, Fall Fest fire that William almost died in, that might have been caused by the mimic. He never fully mentally recovers. Yeah, you were talking about that in one of your comments. I was putting the pieces together just like my good friend Edwin Murray. But yeah, no, I think that definitely makes sense. Oh, the elevator's up. How am I going to do this? There's another elevator I can use to go up here. But I need the elevator. Hang on. I'm trying to think about this. If I need this elevator down, but I also need that elevator down. Because then if I can take one up, I can move the stuff around and then come up on this one. Where does this door go? I want to get this present. This is what I'm trying to get. I'll share a little short story with you guys. So the guy who was on there just spamming. Oh, I know where this is. Oh, I can do this. I had him on Discord just because, like, he asked and I wanted to be nice. And he was kind of doing very similar spammy messages. So then I kicked him off of, well, so I was dealing with it. He was sending me tons of messages. I told him to stop, like, talking to me. I was like, dude, can you just stop sending, like stop spamming me? Like, I don't mind talking to people, but, like, can you stop spamming me? And then he was like, fine. And then he kept going, and I was like, whatever. And I was just ignoring him. And then he sent me 4 links to Temu, and I was like, that's it, buddy, I'm banning you from my Discord. So then I booted him out and I unfriended him. Like, if anybody's gonna send me freaking 4 links to Temu, like, you're out of here. It might have been 5. I don't know. But I was like, I ain't dealing with this. And, like, I don't know if it's just supposed to be like a... I don't know if it's supposed to be like a bot account or, like, a scammer. Like, or if it's just a person. I don't know. I don't like being rude to people. But sometimes, like I always say, you gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them, and know when to walk away. And so we're walking away. That's what I always say. I'm really hoping that there's a deposit box over here that I can use. Oh, we're right where I wanted to be. Perfect. There's a deposit box somewhere. I think it's in this room. It might be in this room. There's a present in this room. There's a deposit box somewhere. Oh, it's back here. Yep. Hello, deposit box. I want to read some of the messages, since that's why we're here. We did that one. Hey, Clarence. You as bored as I am? I can't believe we got the retail showroom details again. So boring. Although, did you finally get into the elevator? The thing hasn't worked in a long time. I don't even think Murray knows what's down there anymore. I want to get down there. Dear Mr. Murray, I'm writing this to complain about my purchase of the Mushman music machine. I learned my child's musical taste, but it also imitated everything it heard. TV commercials, blenders, and even private conversations between me and my husband. I am returning it immediately. Makes sense. My child loves your cereal. However, the pranks inside are extremely inappropriate. The hand buzzer paralyzed our dog, Fido. Ooh. We aren't buying the cereal again. My husband is a steel worker who recently moved into the night shift. We tried your stay-up latte, and it worked wonders for about 2 weeks. He is now in the hospital because of your drink. We bought your magic coat rack last May. It was amazing in addition to our home. But lately, it seems to change size at random. One morning, I came out to find all my coats flowing across the room in the coat rack 10 feet tall. Can you send instructions on how to fix this thing? We're afraid it might get somebody hurt. My weekend vacation request was refused. I quit. Tell Jake I'll be back for my things on Monday. Haven't seen Gary. I'm going to check the theater. Found some films, and I know he wanted to get the projector up and running. All right, cool. We'll brought some messages. All right, I need to go up here, because then I can go down, take the other elevator up, and get the present. I think if I do this right... If I do this right, I should be able to get that one. I think. So I'll put this down here. Somebody should make that a game. I'd play it. I do like how the game shows, like, Edwin tries all this wacky stuff, but then, like, it doesn't really work. Like, he tries to make cereal for some odd reason, but then it doesn't work. Because, like, he's a robotics company. He's not a cereal guy, so... Way after the events of Secret of the Mimic, so his costume manager stays up and running for a while. Interesting. Also, I love how FNAF took like 10 years to figure out how to do that, and it's like super easy. No offense to FNAF, he was doing the whole thing day one, so that makes sense. But I remember after I finished the game, I went and I was watching his stream, and I was like, oh man, taking a sweet time. Oh, wait a minute, can I go? I'm gonna go up because it'll be easier. And then I gotta figure out how to do that elevator. Something happens to the building. Ooh. Also, yeah, it's the Fall Fest admin tickets. Any pizza purchased at the farm's pizza wagon when you bring this ticket outside of the duration of the Fall Fest. Oh, interesting. I think it's back here. Oh, Fall Fest. And Edwin and Fiona. What else can we do? I want to figure out where's the elevator that goes. Isn't that no, where's the elevator to the basement area? I want to figure that out. To like the below area. I want to figure that one out. Well, how big is the building in your location? Because if that happens, then Circus Baby's Entertainment and Rentals is a huge place. Where is the elevator? Is it over here? I want to figure out where this dang elevator is. The elevator to use to the basement area. I guess I could have just gone through here.
Places, please. Operator, report to the stage left.
I don't think you're supposed to be telling me this again. I already did this. I want to get down there, though, but I don't know how. Wowzers. That's rough. I gotta figure that out. How do I get down there? I guess that makes sense. And William Athen would be wanting to make his own products and stuff anyway. Do I have to look this up? I might have to look this up. I don't think wandering around trying to find something is gonna be our best bet here. Maybe this way? Maybe it's over here. Although sometimes wandering around might just be the... Oh no, this is where we just were. Is there a secret I missed in here somewhere? That's the vent. I can just jump down here. Mimic might... I think Mimic showed up in there, so I am not dealing with that. I might look it up. Let's see. Yes, I want to go there, but how do you get there? Oh, I'm back here. Interesting. No, you're just starting it from down there. I want to know. I want to know how to get there. Hang on, guys. Sorry, I'm also watching. Okay, wait. Okay, so he goes back here. He goes out here. He goes over here. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. I see where he's going. Okay, wait. Hang on. Where am I? I need to go this way. All right. I'm following the instructions. Dispatch. I don't care. I'm a man on a mission. And my mission is to find Creepy Moon and get jump scared. That's all I want to do in life. And you are hindering me to that mission. He goes over here, and then there's like a door that you need executive access to get into. We had come back here, but I think that... I just didn't look at that door. Please don't spawn up top. Easy, look at that. Oh, we never did ever go to the retail showroom. I didn't even realize that's what this was. I've never been in here. Oh, we get to find some more stuff. I've never been here. We get a fun little workshop area with a toilet. Also, the one mascot that I don't know why it exists is the weird bee, because it's for like a honey company. Hi, that's unfortunate. That's a little bit unfortunate. I didn't think the Mimic was going to show up. All right, let's see what this guy does next. Okay. He's hiding. I think there's a number of codes that we need to get. He showed off a number of codes. Alright, somebody want to write this down? I can write this down too. So it's like 0. Okay, so it seems like the code might be a different code, but we'll see. I think my stream just lagged for a second. So in total mascot horror games in my connected universe. Oh man. The interconnected universe, I forgot about that. Okay, so we need to collect a code. I might try the code that this guy tries, because it looks like the letters might be the same. But I'm going to go around and try to find them anyway. Where? don't get close to the mannequin. The MCU. Yeah. How did he see me? Okay, that guy's a bit of a dope. He literally walked right next to me. Might be the world's biggest idiot. Hey, Ringmaster Rat, look at him. He does make it in here in the form of the little cutouts. I don't need to be back here. Hang on, I got a brilliant idea. I read some of them. FNAF, Poppy Playtime, Indigo Park, Ban, Tattletale, Duck Season, BATIM. Which one's that? I don't recognize that one. 2 is another number. It looks like it's probably just the same code. Oh, Benny and the Ink Machine. Yep. I gotcha. Yep, and I gotcha. I've just never seen it referred to as that, so I didn't know. Alright, I need Mimic to just get lost. I watched Markiplier play Tattletale. That's where I got it from. Classic days. The Mimic can just leave. I don't like him here. I don't know where he is.
Win to win.
Okay. I don't know how, but I lost the Mimic. As long as he doesn't see me again. Hey, Ringmaster Rat is still kind of here. He just got replaced by Helpy for most of the thing, but he's still here. Look at him. Okay, so there's a... I'm going to just try the code that this guy put in. Because it looks like it's probably the same code. At least I'm hoping it's the same code. Sick, I don't gotta do that. Alright guys, get ready. This is what we've been waiting for. This is what it's all about. Creepy Moon, who is actually awesome. Oh, mama. Get ready for some scares. Okay. There's like a whole puzzle you have to do here. Hello? Is this where Gary was hiding out until he ran out of food? Let's read Gary's messages. Hey, is anybody up there? I'm stuck down here and the elevator isn't working, and I'm getting really hungry. Is anyone getting this message? I feel really sad when people are like, Moon is actually Mimic. He's not a guy trapped in a suit, because that just makes things so like, less cool. I hear him. Oh, this is what I was looking for. This is creepy. This is creepy. What did that do? I unlocked something. What did that do? I hear him. I too like the idea of him being a person gone mad. And potentially dead.
I think he might be out in the main area. He's telling me to shush. No, he's over there. Oh, the lullaby is so freaking creepy. I need to find parts? Oh, Jiminy Christmas. I kind of want him to see me. But I prefer it if it was dark. Like, I want it to be dark when he... He's, like, right there. Well, I can't really walk through the dark sections without the light. Alright, I'm a little spooked. Okay, I can go this way. Wait a minute, he might be coming over here. Oh, I see there's his light. He's on his way. I want to get him in the dark, because I feel like that's scarier. Why is this guy so creepy? There's a light over here. Oh, a piece. Alright, I'm gonna... Oh. Oh. Get me in the dark. I want him to get me in the dark. I'll read that in a second. I want Moon to jump scare me in the dark. Oh, I want to see him walking. Oh, that's freaking creepy. This guy's amazing. Come on, Moon. Oh, this guy's creepy. Oh. The shushing is just like... Yes, come on. Do it, Moon. How is he... Oh. This guy's great. This is a great section. I'm glad I figured out how to get down here. Well, I'm going to call it here. I just wanted to see him. I didn't really think I was going to get through this part. Oh. It's just leaving me down here. Alright, well, we can work on this next time, then. Alright, well. I hear him. He's, like, nearby. Whatever. We'll work on this next time. I'm going to go. Well, I'm going to quit, and then we'll go. So you have to order... The order of when they happen is Bendy, then FNAF, then Duck Season, then Tattletale, then Bam Bam, then Indigo Park. Interesting. I feel like there should be, like, there's some game discrepancies in there in terms of, like, when they would happen. Because Duck Season kind of fits more so in, like, I don't know, like the retro time, but it also is VR. I don't know. The creepy Moon, because I didn't really have a place for him. And I tried to give some of his characteristics to regular Moon, like with the shushing and being kind of creepy. But I just didn't really have a good space to put him. Like, there is not a basement section, and I limited the amount of, like, non-linear stuff, which is interesting for me because I'm such a linear guy, but, or a non-linear guy, but I made the game more linear just because it felt better, and I didn't really have a good spot to put him. So that's kind of why I removed them. But anyway, overall, we're finding a lot more secrets than I did the first time. I just kind of sped run the first time I played this game. So I'm looking forward to next week. Next week, we'll be doing the moon section and then some more of the ending of the game. So that'll be really fun. And definitely, I'm really looking forward. We're creating our own FNAF game. Well, writing our own FNAF game for the next discussion video. So stay tuned for that because it's going to be a ton of fun. I got great ideas. So thanks again for joining. Hope you guys all have a good night or rest of day. And I will see you guys all sometime. Well, I'll have my video tomorrow. So I'll see you then. Goodbye.